Yes, so I'm back with another one, and this is going to be about Michelle Griggs, Andre Montgomery's mother. And this comes from Movie Web, and it reads, Trial for Welcome to Sweet Pie's Tim Norman begins with the mother of murdered victim taking a stand. So it reads, the trial for former Welcome to Sweet Pie star Tim Norman, who was accused of orchestrating a murder-for-hire plot that left his 21-year-old nephew, Andre Montgomery, dead in 2016, is now underway. 3 associates of Norman's have already pled guilty to their involvement in the scheme. On Tuesday, the first witness to take the stand was Montgomery's mother, Michelle Griggs, who told the jury that Norman told her he would look after her son, but the reality star never approached her about the 21-year-old's loss until the day of his funeral, when he simply said, "I'm sorry for your loss." Griggs added Norman wanted her son to come to St. Louis so he could teach him how to be a man, and asked her for Montgomery's diploma, birth certificate, and Social Security, and said he would look after him. The second witness was FBI Special Agent Chris Faber, who went through a series of text messages Tim Norman sent. Faber revealed that Norman sent many text messages that had to do with Montgomery's death. One text exchange that was mentioned was between Norman and his insurance agent, Rebbe, who already pled guilty. The text shows Norman asking for 5 insurance applications, nearly 6 months before his nephew's murder. Norman sent Yagnem a message saying Montgomery may not make it 6 months. Ooh. There was another text message where Montgomery wrote to his grandmother, Robbie Montgomery, "Tim is after me or something. I'm not just about to be sitting in STL, which is St. Louis, when I know Tim got people looking for me." Faber's testimony also included texts from Norman to a cousin about 2 months before the killing, claiming he had already been evicted from his apartment in St. Louis and had more than $91,000 in monthly expenses, with no money coming in while the TV show was on hiatus. Wow. So there's more to this, and I'm going to keep that separate, and because I'm going to do a separate conversation about that. But I want to say something about Michelle Griggs, because she was very trusting. She was very, very trusting with her son being in this situation. When he left Missouri to return to Texas, I think he would have been better off staying down there. I think what he should have did, he should have went to college. He should not have returned back. Another thing is that Michelle Griggs is treated like a footnote in this whole situation, and she's the mother. And he looks a lot like her. And I feel like to not mention Michelle Griggs is a tragedy in its own doing. And that's horrible. And that's horrible in itself. And it's really just horrible. And she just basically said that this man didn't even speak to her like that. He just basically used her son. And I'm starting to really think that they used her son for a storyline. Because if you remember, Andre was only in the first, he was in the second season, the third season, and he was partially in the fourth season. And then by then he went back to St. Louis. And so Norman is basically telling people, oh, you know, I was trying to get my nephew on the right track and even invited him to live in St. Louis to get him out of the drug and gang life. And that he basically, you know, was trying to, like, you know, save him from a life of crime. But my thing is, why did you want his social security number and birth diploma and birth certificate? Like, he was a man by the time when he returned, he could have had all that information himself. But you know why? Because you needed it for the insurance policy, dude. You didn't care about Andre, and you didn't care about Miss Griggs. You didn't care. And she should be able to have a sit down. So it seems like she only gave one interview. I don't know. But I'm going to end it here. And it's just sad when you talk about the son. It just hurts, and the mother. I mean, this dude was doing everything right. He was going to school. I mean, he even, you know, was in the Nelly Academy. And I think he dropped out because he realized it wasn't anything really happening there but trouble. And he ran back because he realized, I think people are trying to get me. And here, all of us believed that he got caught up in some gang activity. Why? Because he had green dreads. Why? Because he was holding up a gun. A lot of those things are props. A lot of times. I'm not excusing it, but, you know, it is what it is. And he was just a nice looking young man. It's sad. It's sad. And so I'm just going to end it with this. I'll be back tomorrow with more Sweetie Pie's news about this trial. And I'll be back later.